ridiculous, but this isn't a production for me. This isn't about, make sure my mic's up here where you can hear me. This is an old device. I just grabbed it because my phone is charging. I woke up this morning. That's why I look like this. Because I just woke up. I'm still in my blanket. It's really chilly this morning. I just put the heat on. I literally is just I'm just me as I am because I started to take notes and then I thought, no, this is too important to take notes. So I'm going to just go ahead and post it now, just like this. It's going to be short. In the title, it said another religion question mark. All right, what brought me into this energy that I'm in right now? I don't typically eat anything after 6 p.m. because I wrestle with blood sugar issues. So it's better for me to fast from 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. And I typically do 95% of the time, probably more than that. Last night, I just had a sweet tooth. Well, we don't need to get into it. Anyways, I ate a couple of figs after 6 o'clock. And so that is what put me in the state that I was in. I opened my eyes and I could feel my body being in fight or flight. I could feel it. I mean, if you know what that term means, then you know you can feel it. And I'll admit it, my first egoic reaction, my mind system wanted to react to the way my body felt, and it was for a nanosecond. So my brain tried to get on board and create that, that anxiety loop that keeps you in that space, right? And it's only because your body is designed to protect you. Your body's system is designed to keep you alive, which is really good because we want to stay alive so we can have this experience. Anyways, and if I say period, I'm half asleep. I do a lot of voice to text, and you have to say period, question mark, exclamation mark. So if I say it, please forgive me. It's early, but I really wanted to come on here in the authenticity of the moment that I woke up in because it's really important, my loves. Really important. Okay. So I woke up, and then it was just a nanosecond that my system tried to, run the program. But my consciousness has elevated to a place now that I don't operate in fight or flight most of the time, unless something comes through that needs to be alchemized. But even then, within a nanosecond or two, my consciousness is aware of what's happening. And so I walk through it as such, period. So immediately my consciousness said, wait a minute, I don't operate in this energy anymore. What's going on? And that's when I assessed that I was having a physical body reaction because my blood sugar was too high. It feels like the same thing as fight or flight. My body actually was in fight or flight because something was off and it was thinking something's wrong. We need to salvage this person. She needs to get up and run away from the danger. So as soon as I realized that, I did utilize somatic movements. I did utilize breath work. I did utilize my belief system. I did all those things. But what dawned on me in the higher level of my observer consciousness is that how in the world could my body, being in just a chemical state of fight or flight, my soul, my spirit, my heart, we were all on board with my consciousness, higher self, God, creator, source, whatever you want to call it. And then I thought to myself, how in the world could I be taken? Because my little ego mind said, my little ego mind gets panicky if it seems like I'm out of a sense of peace because it's learned that spirituality is important to me. So therefore, it's part of my survival, my belief system. And then if I am not in a state of frequency that matches what I'm desiring in my life, then that's a scary thing because it's not where I want to be. The ego mind, the human mind, just only does things to try to serve you and keep you alive. So I'm sitting there thinking this, and I thought, wait a minute, because I did the practices that I've learned, because it does help my physical body. And I'm not negating any of these practices so that you'll know this, okay? I'm not negating them at all. Um, it's a new moon too. This just flashed into me. So this is probably where this is coming. These are seeds, brand new seeds. And anyways, this thought process brought me to this that I want to share with you. Okay? Listen, this is really important. Anything in this story that we're co-creating with each other that tells you that there's a system path, a program, a ceremony, a medication, a drug, a plant medicine, anything that you need to be doing. If anything outside of you tells you that you need to be working to reach a specific frequency in order to get the universe, like it's some kind of frequency and abundance slot machine, to give you what it is you desire, is religion. The universe, creator, source, your higher self, the oneness that is not an unfeeling frequency slot machine. It knows you. And I hate to say the word it because I don't like the name it. It's impersonal. I'm just going to say she for the lack of better terminology. In literature, they always use the word he to define both sexes when they're being neutral. I'm just going to say she, okay? Just for the sake of the argument. She feels you. She knows you. You are her. She is you. This system that we're all created to, there's no separation from, is not a feelingless, unaware entity that would require you to work or do something in order to be matched with a frequency that's beneficial for you. This does not sit well with me. It never has. And forgive me if my hand starts to shake because I literally just woke up and now I can feel my blood sugar is crashing because my hand is starting to shake as I'm holding this. I want to hold it in this direction so you can see me though. It's dark in my house. The sun is just now coming up. It's early. But I just wanted to share with you, my beloved, so emphatically that the universe, will just revert back to that terminology that everybody understands what I'm saying. The universe isn't a cold, calculating system that only knows you by your frequency output. Think about that for a minute. We're reverting right back to that God that drowns people in floods, that requires you to do something. Understand very clearly that doing energy is masculine, being energy is feminine, and together they work perfectly to create symbiotic balance in all things. And they're just polarities that we call masculine and feminine, okay? This is just more discordant, reverse masculine energy that says you must do something to earn your place in this story. So anytime, like I just woke up very vulnerable. I mean, I just woke up, for crying out loud. And this was happening in my body, but my consciousness was in full observance of it. Who do you think that was? And that I'm speaking of is not an alchemical frequency abundance slot machine, or even, I've used this terminology myself. I'm not blaming or shaming myself or anyone. I'm stating a truth that came to me this morning. The universe is not a radio. You do not have to tune your station to get a radio signal that you prefer. You don't have to do anything. Now, I'm not negating doing. In the Earth story, we've got lots of things that we have to do. I had to pick up this phone and turn it on and hook up my microphone and get things ready, right? I'm not negating doing either, or reverse masculine energy. I negate nothing. All I'm telling you is that immediately I just was in perfect peace and rest, even though my body was still chemically in fight or flight, because I knew the truth immediately within nanoseconds. My consciousness was like, yeah, we don't live here. I don't believe in anything that would cause my body to be in fight or flight anymore. So it didn't make sense to me. And then, aha, it dawned on me. And I thought, I need to talk about this. And I haven't put a video out in a while. It's been over a week again by a day. But like I said, time is so interesting to me that I don't follow it the way that I used to. I mean, can you believe it's Thanksgiving next week? Insane, right? But anyways, I just wanted to get out here and I wanted to let you know this information that I gleaned from my own heart, my heart coherence. And there's so many beautiful, beautiful people that are leading us in ways that really, really do help us. And as you can see now, the sun is coming up, and I think it's actually right there. It moves. That's another thing too. The sun comes up in different spots sometimes. It's literally going to be blaring into my eyes here. But anyways, I just wanted to put this out now without notes to share with you how important it is that your your heart understands that these things are all beneficial, just like eating an apple when you're hungry. If you're hungry in your human body and you don't pick up something and actually eat it, you're not going to satiate that physical hunger. This is a doing and acting field that we're in. So I'm not negating it. What I'm saying is the truth of who you are, the oneness that you are, the entity that we are as a holy one isn't going to require that you do anything to gain your place in this story. And here comes the sun. I know I'm not going to be able to see. So this is a good place to end it. I told you that it would be short. And now that I've spoken it even 10 minutes outside of waking up, I wish I would have just grabbed the device and did it right there in my sleep because it was so raw and connected so deeply that I kind of feel almost detached from it already. But I just wanted to share with you that I'm not negating these processes. I still use them. I mean, I used somatic and breath work to get my body kind of back online, which probably is what dropped my blood sugar. My body listens to me because I'm the divine creator of it. So that's why I did what I did, and they work. There's a place for them. But trust me, when you're hungry and you eat an apple, my love, it has nothing to do with your value or who you are. Now, this is really weird because I'm beginning to not see, because this eye and this eye are in different frames of light. Interesting, huh? But if you can see, my pupil's still pretty big over here. That's weird because that's probably DMT running through my body right now because of what I'm connected to. All right, I'm going to move forward because that's really freaking my eye out. Oh, I can't do that. So I just want to implore you to understand this morning. And then I'm going to post this. And then whoever it's meant for frequency wise will listen to it. But even if no one listens to it, I trust that this frequency has been put out there. And I'm grateful to be a conduit for it, absolutely, because we are all fully connected to one another. And I love you all so much. So just stop in the midst of your practices. Don't stop them. Don't do anything that your heart doesn't want to do. Do everything your heart tells you, even if you're steeped deeply in yoga pants on a mountaintop with, ayahuasca and, Buddhists or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not negating any one of those things at all beautiful components of the story that we're co-creating, and I love each and every one. And every step that you've ever taken, every step that I've ever taken, it's not wrong or right, it's not backwards or forwards. It is simply because it's manifest, it's perfect. Okay, not negating anything. I want to make that so clear. What I'm saying is at the center of your consciousness that's elevating itself, which is what this is all about. It's a wake up call from the front desk of the we. Just know that there is no frequency you have to try to achieve. You are the frequency, my love. You are the frequency, no matter where you're at. You're divine, you're perfect, you're innocent, and you're exactly as you are. So anything that tries to tell you that there's something you have to attain in order to get where you want to be when it comes to this is only part of the matrix. Still not comfortable with this beautiful change that's happening in our story, trying to remain in its old frequency. But you and I are the conductors of this. All we have to do is choose to believe who we are. That's it. And it's not even a doing, that's a being thing. Creation comes from where? Feminine energy. So I just wanted to share that raw and real right now. I love you. Have a wonderful day. But my arm is killing me from holding my phone up, and I need, well, I don't drink coffee much anymore, but what I need is breakfast and tea. So have a beautiful day. Enjoy this new moon energy that's continuing today until this afternoon. and know that you're so, so, so loved, just as you are. It doesn't matter where you are when you're seeing or hearing this, my love. It does not matter. It does not matter where it is, all the way down to the darkest level of the polarity, or all the way up to the highest heights of this polarity. You're still within the polarity. So you're perfect and loved just as you are. Have a good day.